Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Juan. I'm a yarn addict, hence the name Juan the Yarn Addict, and I want to thank each and every one of you guys for stopping by to check out my video today. This is a yarn and crochet channel where we talk about all things yarn and all things crochet, so if that interests you, please sit back and watch this video because today, my friends, I offer you a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So to break that down, what I'm going to show you is a very small yarn acquisition. It's a small one, but it's very important, and I'll explain to you why in just a few minutes. Next, I have Happy Mail here that was sent to me by some friends of mine. So those friends emailed me and said, hey Juan, I know you're looking for vintage yarns. Be on the lookout. I'm sending you some of my vintage yarns. So we're going to have first reactions. I cracked open the packages and things just to save time, but we're going to have first reactions together. So I am super excited about that because if you've been watching my channel, I've been on the hunt for vintage yarns, partly because I have a variegated project that I'm working on. I'm looking for vintage variegated yarns by, eBay. I'm looking at, just different places where I can get vintage yarns, and I'm making all the things. So there's that. But with the plain vintage yarns, I'm actually making blankets and I'm giving them to the senior centers. So there's that. So I have that in front of me here. And then finally, I have this package here, friend. I have this package, okay? So I'm not exactly sure who sent this, but I looked at the sender and I said to myself, what the what? I just stood there at the mailbox store and I started doing this. Just rubbing my temples, letting my eyes roll to the back of my head. And the lady behind the counter was like, sir, are you okay? I said, well, my name is Juan. I'm a yarn addict and I got this package. She said, you're what? I said, I'm a yarn addict. I got this package and I don't know how to react right now. So we're going to get into this in a minute, okay? I have no idea what's in that box, but looking at the sender, I have an idea as to what is in that box, and I am literally like, I don't know how I'm going to react to that box. So let's just change our situation here. Let's go to the acquisition. Okay, so Crystal over Bag O' Day Crochet is rolling out a cowl. I'm not exactly sure as of right now which yarns I'm using, so I went ahead and started purchasing some different kinds of yarns. So I decided on Yarn Art, and I have two different kinds of yarns here. So I have Flowers Merino. Now I got this before in Happy Mail, so I wound up going on eBay and I found some more. So yeah, I went ahead and got these two. I may need some more because the two that I got in Happy Mail I've used already. So this here is, let's see, Flowers Merino, and it is 75 acrylic and 25 wool. So there's that. It's 225 grams, and it's 590 meters. So 645 yards, or it's, what is this? 3.52 ounces. So yes, there's that. And I'm trying to look for a colorway. It doesn't have a colorway, but it says color 553. And I really like that because it's like a deep, like charcoal gray. And it's marled, and then it goes out to like this beigey color. So I may be using this for that. And if needed, I'll go ahead and order more. This is a light 3-weight yarn, which is super nice. And it is a legit 3-weight yarn. Love that. So that is a possibility. And the reason why I'm doing it this way is because I don't know exactly if, how I work it will look the way I want it to based off of the tutorial. So as she mentioned, in her video talking about it, there are no repeats. So, you kind of have to follow along from beginning to end. And I just want to make sure that I have options here. So I have this light 3-weight yarn, okay? And then I went ahead and got Yarn Art Flowers. So let me just crack this open. Crinkle alerts. So I got this. So this is Yarn Art Flowers. And this here is 55 cotton, 45 acrylic. And it's very nice. It feels great. I love this. So this is a super fine #1 weight yarn. And they suggest a 3mm crochet hook, letter C. And let me see here. It's 1,000 meters or 1,093 yards. It's 250 grams, 8.80 ounces. So if I decide to do this, then I'm going to purchase 2 more. So I got 2 of these. Okay. So the plan here is if I decide to use this 1 weight yarn, I'm going to run 2 of them together and work it that way. Because it kind of looks like they run together, if that makes any sense. So when they start to fade into the next hue, the next shade, it's going to do it together. So that is a possibility. So I'm just preparing myself for the cal. If you're not aware, Bag a Day is rolling out a cal. She mentions that there are no repeats, and so you kind of have to follow from beginning to end. I'm super excited about that. It's my very first one. I'm experiencing this for the very first time, so I'm super excited about that, and I'm just giving myself options, as I said. So if I start with this and I'm not caring for how it's looking, then I can hop to, this particular option. So there's that. I'm so excited about this. So yes, I will link her channel in the show notes. Feel free to check that out. I'm going to look for the video where she talks about it, and I'll link that video so you can kind of look and see all the things. Okay, so there is that. Let's get into the vintage yarns, my friends. So this first package comes to us from Janine. She's a friend of mine. She's a friend of the channel. Love her long time. Thank you, Janine, for the Happy Mail bag. So there is a card in here, and it says, "You can use my name." So let me just go ahead and open this. And it says, "Friendship is a blessing, and to all who have a friend, it is one of the most precious gifts that life could ever send." And it's got the purple flower. If you're just coming across my channel for the first time, friends, purple is my color. Purple is it. All shades. And so, yeah, love that. Inside it says, "You've given friendship meaning in a way that's all your own, with the special gifts and talents that belong to you alone. And I know that of the blessings I could hope for life to send, none could make me happier knowing that you're my friend." So thank you so much. That's a nice poem there. It says, "Thank you for all the things. You are such an amazing young man. Proud to call you friend, Janine." So thank you so much, Janine. The feeling is mutual. And to be honest with you, friends, I've made so many friends here since I started my YouTube channel 6 months ago as of yesterday. So I kind of celebrated like a lowercase celebration. I was super stoked that I made 6 months. It's only 6 months, I know. But like, as a new content creator, I'm like, I made 6 months. I've been on for 6 months. I'm so proud of myself. So yeah. And to have friends like this and they value me, it just means the world, And there's many of you guys out there that I call friend because, you're here. You watch me, you support my mom, you support the channel. And so, thank you. So let's get into this vintage yarn, friends. Ooh. Love this. Okay. So how do we open this without ripping it? Very carefully. Okay, so crinkle alert. So we have 2 skeins of the Ombre Sayel, and this is the called Wisteria. Isn't that nice? It's got the blues and the purples, that green. That is so nice. It is 100% Orlon acrylic fiber, 4-ply, net weight 3.5 ounces. So they don't have the yardage or anything like that, which it's okay. And look at this, Kmart. It's been a while since I saw that sign. Wow. And it's nice. It's held up. It's here. Nice and squish. Nice and squish. Love it. Okay, so 2 skeins of that. And then we have, oh yes, this is definitely vintage. I can feel the vintageness of it. Do you hear that? Crunchy. The colorway is Wild Berry. And I am here for all the things. Look at the beautiful colors of purple. And then you have that lavender color, the blue, the midnight blue. This will definitely look nice on the blanket that I'm making. They all will, actually. They all will. Because some of the yarns that I'm using are so different that it's like he just put those together. OMG. But it looks good. So here we have this. It's no name anywhere, but I'm here for the colors. It's like a peach. It's got like, I don't want to say mint, but like, I don't know. I love that. Dark green, white. It feels good. I love that. It's not as abrasive as I thought it was going to be. Some of the older yarns, like this Sayel here, the TG&Y Sayel, yes. I mean, it's rough, but I like that. As I said before, give me some burlap, I'll make you a blanket. Not really, I'm just saying. I'm kidding. And then look at this. Isn't this just great? I love this. So it looks like it's red and pink, right? Is it pink? Or is it like a rose? I'm not sure. But that red just pops. It's so nice. All medium 4-weight yarns. They feel great. And they smell good too. They smell really nice. Why are you smelling the yarns, Juan? I don't know. It's just a thing. It's just what I do. I don't know. Anyway, next on the agenda here is this box right here. Okay, this comes to me from my friend Christine. And she told me she was sending me some vintage yarns. So I'm excited to see what's in the box. Okay. And I opened it, and this is kind of how it just popped up. So cool. And it says, Juan, you can say my name. I love that, friends. When you guys send me the vintage yarns and things, and you have a card in here, I like that you put that, you know? So thank you for that, Christine. So the card says, today I wish you laughter. I love laughing. It's so cool. It's so awesome. Okay. So the kind that comes from deep down inside and keeps you smiling all day long. So cool. So it says, hello, Juan. I hope you enjoy opening this box of crazy yarn. I love crazy. This is so perfect. It's so up my alley. So thank you so much, Christine. It says, some of it needs love. So messy. No, that's okay. I love that for me. I also hope you enjoy the surprise in here too. Keep smiling and giggling, friend. Yarny hugs, Christine. Oh, this is so cool. Okay. Yeah, so there's another part here, but I think she wrote that for me. So I'm going to save that for after the video to enjoy. I'll reach out to you separately, Christine. Thank you. And so here at the very, very top, we have some woolies. What? Look at this. Lion Brand woolies. This is the old label, friends. It's been a long time since I've seen this label. So she sends 3 of them. She includes the label like this, which is great. Thank you so much, Christine. Off to the ball winder. And what is the colorway here? What are the stats? What are the details here? So this is called Natural Heather. This is Natural Heather. Okay, and let's see, where are the details here? Okay, found it. So it is 80 acrylic, 20 wool. It's 3 ounces at 85 grams. Let's see. It is, they really didn't give much details. It's 197 yards, and it says, for the recommendation, it's 3.3 single crochets plus 4 rows equals 1 inch on the J hook. So I guess that's how they did that back in the day. Maybe it wasn't that long ago, I'm not sure. But it's been a long time since I've seen woolies look like that. So cool. Okay, so let's move on here. Okay, so this here is, okay, this little bag here, super nice. It's got all the things in here. It's Lorraine knitting worsted weight, 4-ply, 3.3 ounces. It's 3 ounces, I'm sorry. Machine washable, machine dryable, color fast, shrink resistant, moth proof, non-allergenic, ready to pull skein. So let's crack this open and touch it and feel it and look at it up close. I love this zippy bag. Listen, I'm so weird. I love these. These, I love these. I save these. So like, you know the Afghan kits that we get from Mary Maxim? They come like this. I save them and I put yarn in them. Ah, my goodness. And so yes, you know what this feels like? This feels like anti-pilling. Is this anti-pilling? It's not, but it feels like it. Wow. It's Molina. So Molina, 100% acrylic. Lorraine, right? So I said all the things on there. So I don't want to bore you with repeating it. It's called Bone. The colorway is Bone. And it doesn't really have like the yardage or anything, but yeah. This is all the same thing. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's 11 of these skeins in here. So I'm going to go ahead and close this before it gets too much air and starts to puff out. So let's go ahead and close that. And I believe this is like on the thinner side of a 4, if I'm being honest. But we're still going to do it. It's going to be all the things. So there's that. So, yes. I remember seeing this in pictures that my grandmother had back in the 70s. So, kitten. The yarn for all seasons from Reynolds. So it's machine washable. It's 84 acrylic, 16 wool, 50 grams, 145 meters, 160 yards. What is the hook recommendation, I wonder? A lot of the skeins back in the day didn't really give hook recommendations. You kind of had to wing it. And just based off of this, I mean, they would probably consider this a 4-weight yarn, but no. Let me see if I can find something. The suggested hook with an eye hook. So, yeah, it's a 3-weight yarn. Love that. So good. And it's in this beautiful blue color. And it feels great. And it's fuzzy. But guess what? I'm working with it. I'm going to work with it. It's going to be good. It's going to be all the things. I love it. I love this. Why can't they have this? Oh, listen, friends. Claret Fleck. And I'm probably saying that wrong. Claret. It makes me feel like French vibes. Claret. You know, claret, claret. Claret Fleck. So, look at all that. Claret. S'il vous plaît. Isn't that nice? Anyway, It's 260 yards, 238 meters. It's 5 ounces at 141 grams. They suggest a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, but you know what? It is a nice full 4-weight. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Yeah, this is nice. This is nice yarn. Let's see, Coates and Clark. Where was this made? Obviously it was made here. Yeah. I can't tell. But it doesn't matter. It's good stuff. Okay, moving on. Look at this. Fall. They even made it back then. I mean, this is so good. This is not, you could tell this is like aged, but this is still in circulation, so that is cool. But look at that. It feels so nice. Standing the test of time. But, my friends, this happens to be a little thicker than what we see now. So the hook recommendation on this skein, wait, I stand corrected. I'm sorry. So for the pattern, it's recommending a 6.5 millimeter crochet hook. But on the other side here, it's 5.5 millimeters. US I9. Okay. So I stand corrected. So fall is the colorway. Yeah, 244 yards, 223 meters, 5 ounces at 141 grams. I think the yardage is a little less now. Not by much, but it's a little less than 244 now. So, look at this. Red Heart Jewel Tones. I've never seen this before. Not in real life. Not here in person. Wow. Okay, let me show you this. Look at that. You see the glimmer and the shimmer? It's got all the different colors of glimmer and shimmer. That is so nice. I don't think I'm going to put that in the project. I want to keep this and hold on to it for myself. This is 6 ounces, 170 grams. It's 65 acrylic, 35 nylon, and it does have a very different feel to it. They recommend a 5 millimeter crochet hook for this. And it's got some stretch to it, which is kind of cool. I'm not used to Red Heart having any kind of stretch like that. But the colorway is called Black Star. So nice. Look at that. Okay. All right. So next we have some Caron Dazzle. Oh my goodness. And this is from Bradley's. I remember Bradley's when I was like a teenager. Wow. The colorway is banana. Wow, I didn't know Bradley's sold yarn. But then again, when I was just a little teeny bopper, I didn't, think about yarn like that. So it's 60 acrylic, 40 nylon, and it's very bright. Love that. It's 4-ply, and they suggest, let me see, the suggestion is hook size letter I. And yes, doesn't really give anything else other than it being like 3 ounces. No yardage. So, yeah. So cool. All right. This was the surprise. Four Sisters Coffee, hazelnut, and it is a huge bag. It's 1 pound, 8 ounces. Hazelnut coffee. So now we have another flavor to try. Can't wait for that. Wow. So cool. Thank you, Christine. I appreciate that. Sorry. And Chapstick Coffee Collection. So cool. Let's see. That is so neat. Vanilla latte, caramel macchiato, mint mocha. Those are the colorways. I can't wait to try that. So cool. Thank you, Christine. Next, we have some Red Heart Heather, and it feels so nice. This is so nice. This here is 6 ounces, 170 grams, and it is 75 acrylic, 25% rayon, and they suggest a 5mm crochet hook. I don't know why. Look how thick that is. That's nice. The colorway is Plum Heather. This is super nice. Love that. Yes. Okay, next. This feels like Red Heart with Love. Look at that. I can't wait to play with this. Yay. Okay, next we have this. I actually think I have some of this in the other room, so I'll be able to figure out what this is. I think this is Sayel yarn. Yeah, this is Sayel yarn. Love the colorways there, the taupes, the burgundies, and the blues. This will make a great addition to the project. Just, you know, the color story here is different than some of the other ones that I have. So, yeah. The more the merrier. Love that for us. And next I have what appears to be this aubergine color. Love this yarn. It feels so nice. It's nice. Nice 4-weight yarn. That's the thing I miss about the yarns from yesteryear, friends. When it was 4-weight, it was a 4-weight yarn. Like, you know, you felt it. Nowadays, there's different types of 4-weight yarns, and they all feel different, and it's the halo this and the eyelash that. But, I mean, yeah, this is great. Love it. Okay. We have this. So, this is a bulky 5. I know that right off the top of my head. It is a variegated yarn. And this is definitely something for something else. So, like, I can't include this in that project, which is fine. But this will make a great hat. Like, you know, some sort of, like, maybe a beanie or, I don't know. Maybe a scarf. Yeah. Love this colorway, though. It's all the browns and the taupes. Love that. This is so nice. This is exciting. I love this. Some more fleck. So is this the same colorway as this? No, it's not the same colorway, but look at that. This is Red Heart fleck. Right? Yep. It's just, maybe it's burgundy fleck, and this is claret, not sure. Fleck. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. And then we have some more variegated yarns. Don't know the name of this, but I'm loving all of the shades and the hues and the colorways. Love that. It's like a jade green, and it's got some dark rose and blues. Love that. Okay. Next is this woodsy variegated yarn. I think I actually have some of this in the other room. If it's the same, I'm going to pair it up next to each other. This here is Sayel yarn. Forget the name, but it's definitely a Sayel yarn. Next we have some Bernat. We have Bernat Camouflage. Okay. Bernat Camouflage. Super nice. Free pattern on the label. So they have that. I mean, a lot of the labels from back in the day have like patterns on the insides. So as I work these, I'm going to save them and maybe do like, I don't know, tutorials and things. I mean, these are years and years and years old. So we'll see. We shall see. This is 100 grams at 3.5 ounces. Let's see here. They suggest a 5mm crochet hook. And yeah, it's a medium 4-weight yarn. Feels great. Machine washable and dryable. So that's cool. Okay. Next, we have some Woolworths yarn. 100% virgin wool, 4 ounces. Ready to pull skein. Look at this. I don't think I've ever seen Woolworth's brand yarn. This is a first. This is so great. The colorway is Winter White. And there is no barcode, so you know this is from yesteryear, like way back. It's $1.29, or it was $1.29. And yeah, this is so cool. This feels like the blankets that my grandmother used to make. See? Wait. You can kind of like hear the crunch. I'm sure after a wash or two, it's fine. Next, we have Grant's 100% virgin wool knitting worsted. It is 4-ply. It's 4 ounces. And it's off-white. Yeah, super squish. Love that. This will make a great addition to the donation blankets for the seniors. Love that. And I love how thick that 4-weight is. Love that. Okay. Next we have some of this yarn. It looks like a chunky, like Aran, maybe a 5, I'm not sure. This will make a nice something. Maybe a mug rug. I don't know. We'll see. We'll play with that. Okay. Next we have Prestige Knitting Worsted. So the colorway here is just medium blue, and it is wool. Yes, 100% virgin wool. Love that. It's nice and soft and squishy. And there's 2 of those. So there's that. Okay, so I'm going to pause us. Give me a second. I'm going to clean all this up, put it back in the box, and move on to the last box, okay? So just give me 1 second, okay? Okay, friends, so I am back. For you, it was a second. For me, a little longer than a second. So this last box here comes to me from my friend Suzanne. Thank you so much. And what I love about this box, friends, is that on the inside here, she writes a little note, like as I opened it, right here it says, the bag inside is just in case it rains. So nice. I love that. Thank you so much for thinking about all the little things, you know? So nice. So she too wanted to send me some vintage yarns. So that's what's inside the baggie here. So cool. Let me just go ahead and open this up and just share the vintage yarns with you, friends. Love this. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? This is great. So, look at this. Hand knitting yarn. It's tagged for 50 cents. I wish yarn cost 50 cents nowadays. Unfortunately, not the case. Made in the good old US of A. Crafted with pride in the USA. I remember seeing these little symbols on the yarns. You would see these little symbols on the yarns. My grandmother told me that. They didn't all have them, but a lot of them did. And it was just, you know, the Made in USA symbol. So that's cool. What's the colorway of this? I wonder. I don't know. I don't know the colorway, but it looks nice. Isn't that nice? Okay, so I'll sit that there. Next, we have another colorway. This is nice and soft. Look at that blue. Isn't that nice? This would make a great, all of this would make a great addition to these senior blankets. So cool. Okay, so let's see. Wow. Okay. This wasn't at the top, so I didn't realize this was here. So let's see. Look at that. So, okay. Here's a card. Let me just open this up very quickly. Okay. Let me see. Hi, Juan. I've never seen the labels that are on these yarns. I bought them from an estate sale. I sure wish there were more variegated yarns, but maybe this one will help in your project. The hooks. She sends hooks. So 3 plastic with similar ends from Denmark. My grandma-in-law came here from there. The rest of the hooks are a big question mark, but I'm sure antique. This card is from the Kentucky Artisan Center in Brea, Kentucky. I can't remember where I found the vintage card from, but I thought of you and Mama, and I think you guys will enjoy it. You, sir, are an amazing person and a fabulous podcaster. Thank you. Please don't wear yourself out. You and your mama are loved. Suzanne. So, so nice. And look at the front. Sheep. I love that. That's so cool. Next, here's the vintage card. Oh my goodness, I'm going to frame this. I'm framing this. How cool is that? Little girl with a little curl. So cool. And it's got a whole story inside here. Oh yeah, this is cool. And here's the back. Wow. This is so, so nice. Copyright 1947. 1947. I feel like I shouldn't be touching it with my hands. Wow. Yep, that's going in a frame, or probably like an acrylic case, so it can stay treasured forever. And these hooks, she was saying, 3 of them were plastic but had like markings from Denmark on the ends. Oh yeah. So the ends, I think these were the Danish ones she was talking about. Wow. So the hooks are like such. Super nice. And then there's this one here. Super, super tiny. Wow. And then look at this one. Look at how little this is. I bet you they made doilies with this. I can barely see the tip. Wow. And then, of course, this one here. Super nice. Clearly, they look like they're antiques. Wow. I have a little case of antique hooks like this that I keep these in. One of these days, I'm going to do a video on those kinds of hooks. Like the ones that are not just like vintage, but they have to be like old, you know? I'll have to do a video on that. So there's that. Okay. Thank you so much, Suzanne. That's awesome. I feel unworthy of all the things. Wow. Thank you. Okay. Let's get to the yarn, friends. So we have some more yarn. It's like a jade green, I think. Maybe a jade green. I'm not sure. But it's a green. Love that. We have Poppin' Yarn. Premier Quality Yarn. Colorway is burgundy. Yeah, burgundy wine. It feels so nice. And here you go. There's that star I was telling you about. You'll see them on a lot of the skeins here, like made in the USA. You'll see that. It's 100% acrylic at 3 ounces, 85 grams. And a lot of the yarns back in the day didn't necessarily all have yardage. So just weights and yeah. Silky Soft, 100% acrylic worsted weight yarn from TMA. This is 3 ounces, 4-ply, handcraft yarn. What's the colorway here? I don't know, but it's like a deep mahogany brown. It's like so brown, it's almost black. So nice. Next, we have Soft Creations, 100% acrylic worsted weight yarn by TMA. The colorway is Chestnut. It's 5 ounces at 4-ply. And it's a pull-out skein. Just like that. Okay. We have Wonder Art knitting yarn, 100% Monsanto acrylic. This here is 4-ply, 3.5 ounces at 99.2 grams. And the colorway is dark brown. Look at that. So cool. Next we have Caron Premium Acrylic. So that is cool. This is white. Obviously it's white, but that's the colorway. Wow. It's 3 ounces, 4-ply, 85 grams. We don't know the yardage. And most of these labels here have a hook recommendation of a letter I. They really didn't put the millimeters, the metric system on them. And here's another one here with the star. What's the colorway here? No colorway, so it's green. No, like a teal. Definitely like a teal. Next we have Caron Simply Soft. Wow. And you can tell this is from like the 70s. Look at this. This is 70s all the way. Caron Simply Soft. Yep. Their colorway is called Aztec Gold. Wow. 100% acrylic worsted weight yarn. Machine washable and dryable. 3 ounces, 4-ply. Look at that label. You know what I should do? As I'm using these skeins, I should take the labels very carefully off and do a collage of all of the old labels and then just hang it as like wall art. I should totally do that. As a matter of fact, I am going to do that. It'll take time to get through all the skeins. But when I do, yeah, I may make a second one and donate it. So be on the lookout for that. Poppin' yarn, colorway is Regal Blue. It's beautiful. It's all the things. No dye lot. 3 ounces, 85 grams. Next, Caron Simply Soft. Brought to us from the 70s again. This is called Island Green. Love that. 3 ounces, 4-ply. Some more Poppin' yarn. The colorway is Dark Violet. Love this colorway. I mean, hello. It's giving aubergine vibes. Next we have Caron Premium Acrylic. No name for the colorway. I think it faded out. But it's giving me like burgundy, right? Maybe. So nice. Next we have some hand knitting yarn. No colorway, but it's got the Made in USA label. Made here in the good old US of A. Love that. Next we have Caron Windtuck. So light rose. There's the star. It's made here. So cool. Next we have Poppin' yarn. And the colorway here is called Baby Blue. And does it have? Yes, it has the pattern. It has the pattern of this ripple here. How cool is that? Afghan instruction on the back of this label. Oh yes. For sure I'm saving all of that. Putting that in the binder. Some more Poppin' yarn light blue. And it's got that pattern on the back of this blanket here. That Afghan. So nice. Next we have Poppin' yarn off-white. I may do a blanket of just the Poppin' yarn because I have quite a bit of that. That's so cool. Silky Soft by TMA. The color is walnut. So there's another skein. Okay, so I thought it was like an ebony or mahogany brown, but this here is called walnut. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And some more Poppin' yarn. This colorway is cinnamon. Cool beans. Okay. So that wraps up this yarn. I'm going to pause you guys one more time, clean this up, and we'll move on. Okay? But before I do, I want to say thank you so much, Suzanne, for all of the things. Yes. And yeah. I mean, what do you say? I mean, obviously we say thank you, but really? I mean, this is amazing. Yeah, this is so cool. I'm going to treasure all the things forever. So, okay, let me pause you guys. I'll be right back. Okay, friends, so I am back. All of the vintage yarns have been put away. And so, last but certainly not least is this box. So, as I said in the beginning, I have no idea who sent this to me. There's just no indication. I received no email. I mean, I have a few friends that said to me, hey, Juan, I'm sending you happy mail, but they didn't tell me that it was this. So I can't really place the person with the box. This box comes to us from Brian Nelson. So if you're aware of who that is, Nelson Wood hooks is his specialty. And so I have no idea what is in this box. Hold on. Please let me know who sent this. Please. Ugh. Are you kidding me? Oh my stars. Oh my gosh. It's an anonymous gift. Wow. Yeah. I don't know who sent this to me. It says from anonymous. Let me look. Let me just. Well, it has my address on it. You guys can see all that. See? Anonymous gift by for Juan. Yeah. Down there where my thumb is. An anonymous gift for Juan. It's blurry, but that's what it says. It's anonymous. It doesn't tell me who sent this. Let me just show you. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at this hook. Are you kidding me right now? It's Barney Fordite with apple and mother of pearl. It's got mother of pearl in this. I mean, how do you even? Wow. So, there's really nothing. No note from store. It says Barney Fordite cast crochet hook. Hook size, it is a 6mm letter J. The wood ends are apple. Mark size on hook, yes, it's right there. And custom rings are mother of pearl. So the rings on this are mother of pearl. Oh my stars. Do you guys see the detail in this? I don't know what I did to deserve this hook. I sit here and I talk about how I save my pennies to hit milestones so that I could get one of these. And someone just gives this to me. This is amazing. Whoever sent this, thank you so much. I mean, I saw the box. I stood there. I'm like doing this because I have an idea of what's in the box because Nelson Wood, hello, Nelson Wood hooks. So, this is amazing. Wow. Thank you to whoever sent this to me. I'm going to treasure it like I do my other ones. I should start using them. I have 3 now. I should start using them. So, I'm definitely going to look into using them on the channel. maybe during Whip It with Wands and things. I'm very fortunate, you know, and I'm not taking any of this for granted. I feel like, and I thought about this earlier, friends. Seriously, I thought about this. So, you know, like, in order to feel good about giving, and like I donate all the time. And I thought about this, like, I donate to senior centers. I give a lot behind the scenes. I don't really announce every time that I give. But I also think, okay, well, in order for me to give, there has to be people willing to receive. And I know not everyone fits into those boxes. I love to give and I love to receive because it gives the givers an opportunity to feel good about giving, right? I kind of mentioned that before. But, you know, sometimes when you're given things like this, how do you respond? I mean, obviously you say thank you, but like, this is beyond, you know, this is beyond. This is like when I got the Sun Bunny, you know? It's amazing. And I'm just humbled, I'm blessed, and I'm thankful, you know? I'm staying true to who I am. What you see is what you get, you know? Except for my intros, you know, I've practiced them a million times just because I don't like walking into someone's house without saying hello, so I give that presentation in the beginning, but then after that, what you see is what you get, you know? And so I hope you guys like that, you know? It's just me on a plate. Here's Juan, you know? So thank you guys so much for all of the gifts. I mean, these gifts that you're giving me are going to be gifts for other people, you know? They're coming through me, they're going to someone else. These vintage yarns, as much as I love them, the variegateds will be staying with me, but the solids are going to someone else. And, you know, thank you to the three of you guys, Janine, Christine, and Suzanne, for sending me this stuff. You know, you guys are my friends. I do call you guys my friends because you guys hear me. You know, I love giving, and I also love receiving. You know, because I know it gives someone else an opportunity to feel good about giving. So, you know, that's why I sit here and I open Happy Mail. And I know some people out there could possibly be thinking like, geez, when is he not going to open up Happy Mail? But I do it because it allows people to feel good about giving, you know? I love to give and I like to see people's reactions when I give. So I know what that feels like. So I say all that to say I'm thankful. Thank you to the three of you guys. Thank you to everyone watching me for just sitting with me. If you've made it now, we're 52 minutes, and if you've sat through all of this, I'm thankful. You know, you're giving me, you know, your time. You could be watching a million other channels, and you're sitting here watching me. So thank you. And to the anonymous person who sent this to me, maybe someday you'll email me and tell me it was you. I don't know. But just know that I'm very grateful, and I'm just going to continue being myself. And I'm going to give every day, 100%, you know. If I have it to give you guys, to sit in front of this camera and talk all the things, then I'm going to do that. Regardless of what happens, I'll be here, just giving you guys all of me. So with that, I'm just going to close out this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed that, please hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate that. And hit that bell to stay updated with me and my channel. So for now, that's it. And until the next one, friends, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.